All right. Hello, everyone. So, um, a lot of people seem to not care to watch Pokemon Legends DA. I'm gonna continue it, but to have y'all something to watch, I guess, because y'all just don't care for the Pokemon, I am going to start this up as a series. That's why I'm not live right now on Tuesday, is because we're going to do Duckov. This just released not long ago, and it's been on my radar for a while. It's called Escape from Duckov, and basically it's an Escape from Tarkov type deal that's based around ducks and things like that. But it's basically Escape from Tarkov stuff. There is a Steam workshop, so you can get mods. I do have mods. I've got a quest tracker. I've got a thing called Vanilla Storage Extended. Basically, in the game, you have an inventory, and what Vanilla Storage Extended does, it allows you to craft these boxes you can put in your inventory, so you can put things in like a particular area, so you know where it is. Basically, it's just extra boxes for your inventory. There is weight and things, so you can't just carry everything in a box. Item value, rarity, display, and search sounds. By default, the game doesn't have like uncommon, epic, rare stuff like that. This lets it have it, and it also gives you sounds when you find something rare. Kill feed. There is no kill feed in the game usually. This is kind of nice to have in case like some enemies can kill each other, like wolves can kill other enemies and stuff like that. Better key indicator. Basically, you can find keys in the game, and you can like extract the knowledge of most of them, so you don't have to carry keys around with you all the time. This just makes it easier for you to see if you already have that key. Basically, it just adds that check mark you can see in the icon. Colorful item value gives you the information of how much something is worth and it's colored. There's another mod that does this, but it's not colored. I like the one that's colored personally. Show inventory count, so this can show you how much if you want to pick up something, if you've already have it in your stash or on your character. Display cash with money. There is two types of currency in the game. There is the money that you normally have. It doesn't take up any inventory slots. But then there is cash that you pick up that you can only trade with black traders and stuff like that. Black market traders. And you have to have cash. They don't take money. So this I just like having, so it shows how much you have if you have it in your inventory. And then there's the quest tracker again. This is, like I said, like an Escape from Tarkov thing. If you die, you don't lose things permanently unless you die again while you're trying to get your stuff. So we're going to do a new game. And I'm going to do custom. Now, custom in this game is that you don't unlock achievements. So if you want to unlock achievements, you could just play any of the others. But I want to play custom personally. I'd like to have the fog of war off. Damage the player, I'm turning that down to like 40%. Can I enter a number? I can. Enemy HP, I'm turning down to 30. I'm going to leave recoil coefficient alone. Spawn lost items is on. Lost items count. We'll just leave it at 1. Enemy response time, I'm going to go down to like 60%. Enemy attack interval, I'll leave it at 100. Enemy attack duration, I'll leave it at 100. And advanced debuff, we'll leave off. Okay. The lowest default difficulty one is actually like 40s. across the board for the enemies. Their health and their damage they do. So I have like their health down like about 10% more only, basically. There is mods if you wish that can make it where you don't lose items. Go over here. We're in a dream because I'm going to make our duck. So there's very much a lot of customization. You can make your duck look like anything, really. It's very nice and things like that. Um, I'm going to have me, like, I don't know. What do we want to be? Maybe a yellow duck. Look nice. Maybe a little bit more yellow. A little bit less. Yeah, that's good. We can, like, blow our head up. Blow our height up if we wish to. We can be really tall, small if we wish to. I think I'll just do 0.1. Head shape, we can do a flat if we wish. Actually, I might want to do flat. Be kind of interesting. Nah, we'll have a round head. Eyes. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. They let you play around with it. Hmm. They don't allow the glow to change. It's just that one, huh? Angry duck. Yep, angry duck. It can have like real hair if we wish. It works for me. And instead of wings, you can have like fist. The size doesn't do anything on these, huh? Here, let's have some hands. Let's have some hands. Have some butt cheeks, or just a dot. Have some feet, like feet. You'll just have some deals. It's me, Yellow Duck. Nah. Okay. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna have to change that back. Yeah, give me a second. Change the beak. Right down so I can see. Okay. Also, this is my dog. We have a special slot on our dog. He can carry one of anything and you never lose it. Let's go do the tutorial here. This guy telling us things to do it. So we can change difficulty here if we wish. Yeah, you can change difficulty again later once you get into the past the tutorial, so it's not just limited to this. for us. Ah, interesting. Okay. I didn't know he was over there. We don't have a weapon to take care of him, and he's like, I think, won't allow us to. There is a, like, one of the rarest gun in existence is like the poop gun, I think. You have to check toilets for it. Yeah. You can hold right click to ADS, and there are headshots in the game. Let's get our meds on us. Also, one quick thing is I need to change my keybinds. He wasn't close enough. Alright. The Glick is better damage. There's a lot of stats for weapons and stuff. So that's 14 damage. This is only 11 damage. The thing you need to know is there's two slots for mods on that one when there's only one slot for the Glick. So early on the Glick is fine, but later on you'll want to use the other one if you get something. And here's the PM. That's 12.5 damage compared to 14. And this is better than this, the TT-33, by a little bit. And sometimes you want to just take everything due to 49.65. Due to needing it to turn in later for quests and things. Get 5 health back per one of these. Okay, potatoes is actually needed. I'm just going to get rid of that and take that. Clock. I haven't really run into the need for the clock yet. I'm probably sure there is one, but I haven't run into the need for one yet. I don't think there's anything out here. It's just going to extraction to get to the next area. Home base. It's a very beautiful game, though. You can't really tell because it's cloudy day, but it is a beautiful game. We'll see it later. There's another vantage point you can look at and see some things. And there is XP to do things, upgrade your character and stuff like that. Okay. And this is our base and everything. We got a bed. We can sleep at any time and anytime we want. This over here will let us change our difficulty whenever we want. We have a note here. And this will allow us to change our music if we wish to. And we can customize our duck again if we want to. So we don't have to stay with this duck if we don't want to. This is a training area. You have infinite bullets. If you wish. It's just a training area for testing out weapons and stuff. So you can test out different mods if you wish to. This over here. Oh, hey, Jeff. He's quest giver. A warehouse for storage. building things here. Vending machine. It's got basic stuff in it. Upgrader for our characters. And then the way to go out. And then we also have this right here is a pickup locker. So any items we get from a quest can go into the pickup locker. Don't take anything out of the pickup locker unless you're going to use it, because once it does, it goes into your warehouse, and your warehouse is limited. You can upgrade it, but it costs money at first, and then it starts costing items like a plastic barrel, trash bin. You need a dog tag, 100 dog tags to do this, which you only get 1 per mercenary enemy you kill. So, and those are a little bit tough. So later on, this is your skill enhancer. So for 150, if we had the money, we could right now upgrade our backpack to +4 capacity, which we'll probably do. I'm going to be getting rid of a couple of things like this. I'm just going to sell that weapon. It's going to go ahead and sell that right now. The food and stuff I'm going to keep. Throw it off into our locker. Except for the choco milk. Reason why I want to... Whoops. That's not... that. Reason why I want to keep the choco milk in case we need to eat or drink. The choco milk is pretty easy, and also we can like buy choco milks in here. They're 124 each, but everything is good in here. So there's a lot of different things like that plastic barrel I was talking about. 28.78, but you can just upgrade your storage if you wish, if you get up enough money. Various other crafting things. Sometimes some of these things you have to buy to, you know, complete a quest. Actually, you can find a lot of this out in the world, but some of this stuff you just have to buy. Like, I've never found one of these TH basketballs out in the world, so I don't know if you need to buy that later on or not. You get the ability to craft a lot of this stuff, like you can craft crowbars, power cords. Markers can be crafted, but you have to have a special workbench to work thing to craft it. There's a quest that you need a duck egg, a soda cracker, and a red band cigarette. You can either try and loot them, or you could just buy them from here and turn them in. Weapons and things, bullets, a very limited amount of them, and then they do have a refresh window. While you're in your base, your food and health don't go down. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade. It does take time for things to upgrade. Early on, it's really, really quick, but some things start taking time. Later on, when you get like a fitness instructor, you can just he eventually gets where the point where it takes like 5 minutes, or sometimes as far as I've gotten, it'll probably take like longer for things to activate and things like that. Let's see, can we afford to expand right now? Not yet. Okay, so basic instructions wants me to build a workbench. He'll give me 1,000 experience, 500 currency, and 3 bandages. And then startup capital wants me to kill any enemy and extract from ground zero. So all that stuff. And then we have the deal here. So to build a workbench, we need to find 2 wood out in the world, which we can do. We'll just put into market, so it's marked so we can know. It's already marked in that it's got the if it's part of a quest, it'll have the that little wrench and screwdriver icon available for construction on it out in the world as well. But you might be able to see the red dot easier It's up to you. And you can access your warehouse anywhere while you're in here. You don't actually have to go over there and mess with this if you want to. So you can just access it from here, take it out, put it back in. Doesn't matter. I'm going to sell the glick that has the least deals to save, get some extra money. So, oh, right. You can't access this stuff, your equipment, to sell things from. You have to do that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sell that police baton. It's not actually that good. It's just a melee weapon to get by. But we get something really a lot better than that early on. I would actually get rid of the black rimmed glasses because they impact your visual range. They actually make it harder for you to see. So I would actually sell those as well. The white lab coat is okay. It gives you +2 pack capacity and a little bit of body armor. Eventually, you'll want to get like the level 1 body armor for +1 and then +2. But something to start out with. So, also there is this over here. You can go down here. This is the totem system. This does not matter which one you use. This is just a one-time one deal. This gives you a bunch of them at once, so there's no difference in like what you get or anything. It's the exact same. It doesn't matter. It's just if you start getting a lot more of these feathers, you can start using this one, but this one is just fine as well if you want to use the single. This guy over here is a demo challenge to Farmtown. That's like a late game thing. Here's another. There's fishing in the game. You can fish. And then this will allow you to leave the bunkers well, but we have to clear out something first before we can use it. It's kind of blocked right now. So we can go and get out here and do our first raid. It is raining right now, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. There's an extraction up there. Just telling you there's an extraction up there. This is the map. These are teleports, these little icons right here. This one is kind of blocked in, but if you do get up to this one, you can take it and come back, and there is a way out to get back to the bunker really quickly. Oh, this is here. Okay. So there's the bunker. Get a loot crate right here. This always has some type of weapon off in it. I've always found a TT-33 in it with some ammo, so you always get that. Do not forget any weapon. It's not this one, but any weapon you find on an enemy, right-click it and click unload ammo so you can get all the ammo. They do have ammo in them. So here is our first loot box, a bolt and that. Another scavenging tip, if we wish. Should run into our first enemy over here. Okay, where is somebody? Paging scavenger. Okay. Those guys are, the red guys are melee guys. They always rush you because they always melee. The green ones have the weapons. Okay. These boxes, the data boxes, always have a blueprint in them. So this one has the PM blueprint, so we can make a PM weapon. Later on, there's a quest where you can still do this, and also this says it needs the advanced workbench, so we couldn't even make this with our workbench we would have right now. It's another glick. This is a 100. That's actually really good, and so I'm gonna take that and unload this. And then we got an AK-74U, which is full durability. That is nice. There's a shoddy bow. We can take it and sell it. It's not going to be worth much. But we do have this. There is different types of ammo. As you can see, the caliber on this deal is set as S. That means you can use any deal that has the S on it. We have rusty bullets right now, which are actually pretty bad because there's actually less than 1 armor penetration on it. So you're definitely not penetrating any armor with that. So let me load these up. So we actually right now have ammo for both of these. There is a wooden stick. We are going to need one of those later to do some quest. That right there is our wood. As you can see, it has the mark on it, and it has the screwdriver and stuff as well. And then there is cash. Some cables, a pressure sensor. Might take that to sell it. Also, the loot boxes on the ground are different every time you do a raid. There's some of them may not be available at all. I could probably take these and sell these because there's no way I'm getting one of those weapons anytime soon. Oh, here we go. Here's our melee weapon. So these guys can have different ones. Like that guy had a stick. This guy has a butcher knife, which actually is your really good starting one. Later on, they'll also have axes and other things. This is a fading feather. This is what you used to try and get the totems that you use to get totems. They're also... So, yeah. Let's see. This is something we would want to do later. So we can't do this right now. We need to go to the other side, which means we have to go all the way up and around, back down. And that's a little bit involved right now for our first raid, so we're gonna pass on that. We're gonna see if we can go over here. We have until 2200 before it's nighttime. We're already kind of full on things. So up here, there's usually not an enemy, but apparently there is this time. So the green guys always have weapons. So we'll do that. Remember always to right click to take their ammo. And then there's some cash. This is worth $58. I'm not really worried about that. This needs a key to get into it. The key is not limited. It is unlimited. But the thing of it is there's an item. There's a workbench later on that you can make called the key registration station, I think. I'd have no idea where that guy came from, but that's cool. And what it does is it registers the key where you don't need them while you're out on a raid. So he had a shotgun. There is that. I'm going to probably, I'm going to drop this to get a first aid kit so I can carry that with me. That's like your main healing. The bandages are just to stop bleeding because they only heal 5 HP. The aspirin heals more, but it costs you hydration. And then the first aid kit heals 12. There is large first aid kits that give you 20. I think, 20 health. And let's see. I don't need any weapon parts right now, so I'm going to take that. This is what you use to upgrade your character. You need this to upgrade your character. There's some shotgun shells, but I don't care. The rest of this, it's $138. I'll just pass on that. So let's go ahead and head on back in. We did good enough. We didn't really need to do anything else right now. We do need to go back and get another one piece of wood, but we can do that, no problem. Pretty quickly by raiding those toolboxes. So at night falls at 2200 it becomes more dangerous. And that is very, very true. It does become way more dangerous. Yeah, I'm probably going to sell that and this and this. Put those up. I'm selling the Glick. Keeping that, and I'm going to keep that. So we've finished our first quest, starting up. Go. And we got the Hunter Pass. Wants me to kill 2 of those guys we killed and get 2 butcher knives. We could submit the one we have if we wanted to, but we don't need to do that. We should be able to do this and get our first expansion going. Go. We activate it, and then we have more storage. We have another storage deal, so that's great. You can't like really do anything. You can't like name them or anything, unfortunately. That would be awesome, but you can't do that. We do have a character sheet if you wish. There is like special ducks you can choose. If you go choose talent, so you can unlock these things if you wish. And then we have this one, which is your quest log, the map, all the keys you have when you unlock the key registration device, and then there is your note thing. Okay. I think we're ready to go back out there in just a second. I think I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep so we can get a fresh day here. You know what? I'm not going to take out this just in case we have an issue. I'm not going to take that out with me. We're just going to use the Glick for now. I don't want to take a chance on losing that. So if we do die, we do have an extra weapon in case we need it. Daytime starts at 6. So you want to sleep until 6. That's when the day officially starts. As you can see, it just switched from night to day. And then all the meaner enemies are back out inside. Okay. So we got another deal of ammo. So you could always just take that gun if you want to and sell it. It's not really ever worth much, though. So we got the toolbox, metal plates, nice. Also, enemies do wander around. So as you can see, that guy wasn't there before. Okay, we got some. Also, you can use these as deals. They do be destroyed. You shoot over them if you shoot slow. If you shoot fast, you will hit them. So we got our deals for that quest. We can take that for selling. Ooh, we got another third one this time. Light bulb. We haven't gotten a light bulb yet, so we'll take that. We don't need another one of those. We don't have the ability to take things apart yet, so there's no need. A nut and more metal plates. We can stack those. Protein powder, okay. And another carrot. Probably eat that carrot, since we have one back at base. We'll take that and fill that up. Rusty bullets for ARs. We definitely want to take those. Yeah. Alright, so let me eat this carrot. And we definitely want to take those. I don't care about using the shotgun, so I'm going to take that. I might keep those. I'm not sure. I might just sell them. A digital sight. That can't go onto our Glick. And it can't go onto the shotgun. Okay. But we definitely want to take that. How do we do that? Guess we could get rid of the nut to take that. And this is always going to have this PM in it until you register the PM in the system. We also going to need a spot. Not sure. I guess I'll just go ahead and go back in. I was fixing to say we're going to need a spot for a piece of wood. We find it. That's organic fiber. While nice to sell, I'm not going to take it. Yeah, let's just go back, turn it in, come back out. It's early days. That's what we do. We don't have a extra bag to help us right now. There is like backpacks you can get and things like that to help us get some more stuff. We can buy one from the trader. I think it's 720 though. All right. Yeah, I think I will sell that. We want to keep that. Does this use a site? Yes, it can. So we can actually put that on there. That'll actually save us room. So yeah, do be aware of that. It's just if we try to remember where it is. We want to keep those. We want to put that up. Progress, Hunter's Path, submit the Butcher's Knife, complete. And then we get metal plates, nuts, bolts. And then we have expanded pockets. We already did that. And then kill enemy, but headshots. There is headshots in the game. So we already completed that. So that's free. Full of love. Submit 1,800 currency. Okay. I'll just go ahead and do it. Be nice. Be nice. I'm gonna sell those. Do I have... Yes. Okay. Actually, it didn't cost as much as I thought. It cost 200 something. Nice. So now we have extra storage because we just bought that. Let's see if we can get another backpack upgrade here. Nope. We need to be level 3 to do that. Okay. Let's see. Let me check things. Oh, right. Let me sell the shotgun here real quick. Not interested in a shotgun. I played a little bit with the shotguns. I just didn't care for them, but I do really like the I do really like the assault rifles and things, so that's nice. Is it this? Yeah. Okay, so you can lock things with L so they don't like there is a store all button, so now I don't have to worry and I can just store things. All right, so let's go back out there. Let's see if we can get that other piece of wood. I would actually like to find 3 pieces of wood. If we can find 3 pieces of wood, we can go and fix... that is a nice donation. Thank you very much, game. And the red bandit sticker. And a pile of mitts. Wow, that's a nice donation box there. That's really nice. But if we can find 3 pieces of wood, we can go and take care of the unlocking that other piece. We need 2 pieces to fix a bridge. That's a lot of water, and that's a can of tuna oil. Okay. Medical box. I'll take these for now, but I might drop them. Electronic parts, nuts. Oop. So a scavenger killed a wolf. Okay. Or did the wolf kill the scavenger? I'm not sure. I think it's a wolf killing the scavenger. Okay, till it's not readable. That was headshots, if I'm not mistaken. Load that. Oh my god. Wow. That is nice. I can't put it on this, but that is nice. Horizontal recoil controlled. It's a 2 as well. And here's the bigger med kit. So this is the med kit that does 20. So that's nice. Get the core, grab the ammo. Nice. How are we doing? Our weight is fine. Our weight is fine. Metal plates. Okay, nail, another piece of wood. So we got the wood for making the bench. If I can find one more, that would be great. Recovery injector, so that will give us health if we wish. It costs us hydration, but we get heal for 30 seconds. And then these are the standard bullets. These are the upgrade bullets from our resties. We just don't have enough really right now to use them. Yeah. Let's see if we can get anything here. Dynamite. Damn, I would like that. I think I'm gonna drop the nut for that. Wood, piece of wood. That's actually 3 pieces. That's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, we did 2 of them. Okay. Oh, I don't have room for money. Drop the nail for the money. Get another recovery injector. Get the bullets. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get in here and get Mud's quest. This guy's Mud. He's a bodybuilder. His quest line will eventually... Oh, sorry, man. His quest line will eventually get you to get him into the base once you build a gym, and he improves your physical stuff. So here is smithing a duck egg. So you just find a duck egg out in the world, bring it to him. You could find it off in his house somewhere, really. My dog is running around because it can't figure out how to get to me. Damn. That's actually would be nice to kit, but I think I'm just going to pass on it. The toilet cleaner I know is for a quest later on. You need like 2 of them, but we just don't have the room right now for that. This is the wolf that died. So it was the scavenger killing the wolf. So do this. We didn't kill him with the headshot, unfortunately. Another. We don't have room for the feather. Get rid of the white lab coat. Just take that and that. Small stone we don't need. Stones I don't think are used for anything. The only thing I found them used for is to get enemies to go somewhere else. And then we're going to go down. This is the next exit that there is. So, yeah, we're down here now. Go back up. All right, so we can go over here to this thing, grab the workbench. There we go. And now there's the key registration device. The CD drive is one of the hardest things in the game to find. So this wants us to use a bandage. This wants us to fix the northern signal tower. We need to buy a flathead screwdriver or find one. And then submit letter from an old friend. We need to go find the letter, which I know where it is. Let me lock this and this real quick. Store all. Sort. Okay, let me unlock these. Actually, I'm gonna, since I have those med kits, I'm going to take the painkillers out. Keep them in case we need them, but yeah. Does this go... Muzzle magazine? Nope. So this thing can't hold that, which is unfortunate. It would be nice if it could. So here's our bench. This we can break all these items. These right here are from this expansion mod here. Allows you to do weapons and things on this one. This one allows you to do these things. Weapons, 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 food. So you need 2 pans, 2 cardboard boxes, 2 paper rolls, 2 tapes for that one for the food. Then you have medical supply. Needs an expansion crate medium, so that's kind of late game. So yeah, a lot of this stuff isn't, you know, it's an explosive sack, needs a travel bag. And then this is a blueprint recipe one where you need a book, expansion crate small, 2 of them, 3 newspapers, 3 ropes, 3 black market contract notes. Okay. Okay, and then we can upgrade the bench as well. Needs another bolt, 2 nuts. We can buy the bolts and nuts if we want to, but we can also try and find them out in the world. We can also do blueprint research. That. We can put this off in here. Get that. And we unlock the PM recipe, and now we don't have to worry about that taking up slots if we wish. Don't think I have anything I want to sell. I'm gonna leave the dynamite until I find another one. There's no need. The red band cigarettes are going to be needed later. We could buy the duck egg for that guy if we wanted to, but it's a little expensive. We can still find it out in the world, so I think I'm going to just wait on that. We're going to go ahead and go and do another raid real quick. So we got the other donation box here. Level 1 body armor. Oh, the IV medicine. I am surprised this is here. This is kind of usually hard to get. You need one of those to fix the to make the bed station, and those I usually struggle to find. There's another nut for us. We've been putting the nuts we found back. We now need to keep them. It's a food box. That's nice. Homemade candy. A couple of lollipops. A cake. Okay. I'll take the cake. I'll probably drop the lollipops. There's those. There's the cardboard box we need. And there is our nuts. So we have all of our nuts. We need one more bolt. Or, no, I think we already have a bolt back at base. Okay. We completed that quest. Go ahead and bow back in here and raid these guys again. It's a lot of the raiding the same thing as before again, usually. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's an upgrade. It's not as much damage, but the thing about this is you can put, like, gems in it. And that's a lot more damage once you can put a gem in it. It's just finding the gem that's the problem. We're going to keep the butcher knife for now. If one of these guys had an axe, I would upgrade to the axe. Ooh, another one. Wow. And a hemostat as well. Probably drop the hemostat for any ammo we find in here. Yeah, definitely for standard bullets. Okay. Definitely for standard bullets. Let's see. They just dropped the weapon parts for that. See what we get in a tactical crate. Another AK-74U, which is fully fixed. Okay. What do I give up? I think I give up the lollipop. I think I'll eat one, and then I'll put the other one up and take that with me. Actually, I could do this and then keep that. Cool. That way we make sure we can keep that. Would love it if one of those guys had like a shovel. Because there are spots where you can dig in the game. Also, let's go check the storage deal up here. There might be an enemy up there, but there's also sometimes loot containers up there. Sometimes there's like a coat hanging there. I do need another one of those, but I think I'll pass. What's in the box? The ink can come in handy, but we can get that from a quest later on. So I think I'll just pass. One of the workbenches we unlock does get us won't say ink for a quest, but like I said, we can unlock that, get that from a quest. Oh, he got an assault rifle there. Let me move this stuff over here. Yeah, he had an AK-74U as well. Okay, we can't take more than 3, so I'm just going to pass on it. It is worth 437 though. I don't think I want anything more though. Paper roll. Yeah. We're kind of just sticking around to the beginning starter area first. You know. So we don't die. Another nut. Energy bar. I do have a potato back at base. How am I doing? I am kind of hungry, so I think I'll just go ahead and eat the potato. I don't want to take my... There is cover and things. Also, you can roll with the deal. Ooh, a rifle quick magazine. Oh, man. So what I can do is I can actually... No. There is no... Is that not... Oh, right. That's not a rifle. That's considered an SMG. So that's why that can't go there. Yeah, I'll just give that up for that. Yeah, we need a flathead screwdriver to fix that. The hammer, that could have been a flathead screwdriver, but it wasn't. That is a possibility. And see, this opened up. There is a data box there. Potato again. Ah, there we go. I need that for a drink. So for right now, what I can do... I don't need this right now. I'm just going to take the duck egg so I can go turn that in for the quest. So what was this? I can't remember what this one was. The potato graphics card. We can come and get that later. It's not always there, but... Ooh, this guy's got armor. get some healing on us. Yeah, he led a level 1 body armor. He also has a cosmetic back patch. And he has the extended mag. That goes on that. And he has an ADR. That is a rifle, right? Yeah. So that actually could go on this, and then we could take it. We do have room. Okay. I need those. I need that ammo. I'm just going to use the choco milk so I can take that ammo. I'll drop the small for the another big one. So we can go and see this guy, turn in his deal. The gig. And then he wants us to give him some soda crackers. Go fetch me a cookie. Run. Basically loot the food boxes for that. So he's got a food box. There's a chance he could have it up in here. He doesn't. He has king and baked beans and that. Here's another choco milk. I'm just going to go ahead and eat that. And then I'm going to go back over here. Grab this. And take that with me. Unfortunately, I would like to go raid that stuff up there, but we just don't have the time. It's almost nighttime. Don't need any of that. We gotta go. Yep. We gotta go. Let's rate this. Yeah, they're not gonna last long. Yeah, spider bot. That's what comes out at night. They're machine gun killers, basically. All right, we got level 3. We can unlock more storage for our character. All right, so right now, I think I'm going to sell those. Put that up. Actually, I'm just going to store all. And store all there. Sort that. I'm going to put that up and get my small one back. And then what do I want to do? I don't have another choco milk. And I don't want to use the cake. Kind of don't want to use that either. I think I'll just buy another choco milk real quick. Right. Where is those? We do have sorting things here. There we go. There's the human stats. It's going to sell. Buy another choco milk to our slot. What'd he get for us? Aim for the head. He gives us a tire and a laser basic, which can go onto a weapon. Wants us to submit 1 PM. We can make that. We did unlock it. But we need 3 weapon parts, so we would need to loot some weapon parts out there. So that's going to be a minute. We need to fix the tower, so I'm going to just go ahead and purchase a screwdriver. And let me take this out. And then dump that in there, sort that. Weapons. That on that one. So we just need a muzzle thing left and we would have a fully tricked out weapon. Okay. Let's see. Let's go see about unlocking the next deal here. So let's unlock that. Activate. The next thing we could do, if we get a school bag, which we would want 2 because we would want one for ourselves. This is an upgraded backpack. And then a pair of scissors, which we can actually buy if we wanted to. And then we could get another slot for our dog. So we can have another extra protection slot. It is nighttime. We're gonna go and do the thing real quick, the fixing of the tower real quick. Oh. And then we're going to end the video. Also, there is the storm mechanic. Later on, you'll start getting stuff that will protect you from the storm, but early on, it's just another night another day you skip. It's a couple of days you skip, actually. All right, let's go fix the tower real quick. Here, nothing in that one. See, we had all those boxes last time. This time we ain't got nothing over here. This is here, so we can go ahead and take this. I'll go. Dogs can have food and stuff in them, but they're usually empty. So this guy died. It's another duck egg. Bullets. I guess I could take these bandages for storage. We could take a tape. We could take a bleach. Another nut. Power cord. Those are expensive. We might want to go ahead and just take that. This food box is here. Just a chocolate milk. I'll go ahead and just use it. While we do want to submit choco milks later for quest, we can just eat them because we can buy that. Ooh. That's a crit. Oh, right. We can just loot this instead of making it, you know. Oh, a dumpling. That's nice. That's a bunch of food. We can take that and put that in our storage. Yeah, we can just submit one we found instead of crafting one, if we wish. We could also take them apart for stuff. Bottle of water for us. Ooh. That hurt a little bit. Yeah, he had an AK-74U. I'm not going to take a third one. I don't need to. Here's another bridge we can build if we wish to. This is what you're working for right here, these hiding spots that require a shovel. We're going to go up here and grab the note thing that the guy was wanting, the old note from an old friend. Whatever you do, don't attack the guy up here. He will eat you for alive. He's a black market trader. So there's a deal. Also, as I was saying, unfortunately, it's cloudy again. So it doesn't really work for looking out. You can look out from there. It just doesn't really work when it's cloudy, you know? Oh. Ah. Wow. Jeez. Okay. Oh, shit. Wow, man. Dropping everything for those? Seriously, dropping stuff. Yeah, just drop that, because we're taking that for sure. We're taking that because we can use that for upgrading. Hammer, not so much, but the carbide. Ooh, we're so heavy. We're so heavy. We're going to be so slow. We need the letter, though. Also, this is the black market trader guy. You can buy rare stuff from him. Like, the pen is a quest item you need later on. Toilet cleaner, IV medicine, bleach, the pan for baking the kitchen, and all that stuff. And propane deals. One thing you can't buy from him is the CD drive, unfortunately. But you can buy a lot of this stuff. But the thing of it is you can only buy with cash. And you have to bring your cash with you. So it's a risk-reward scenario for that. Oh man, I did not expect to find that stuff. Wow, that is something. I need to change something though, real quick. Okay. So what I can do is I can take this and put this here and put that in there, and that the stuff in the dog weighs nothing. But you can only have one unless you upgrade. Okay. I think I'll pass on all of that stuff. Let me open this toolbox. I think I'll take that hammer for later. And duct tape or rope. I think I'll take the duct tape, actually. All right. Let's go extract. Got to be careful around here. There's always a dog. Well, there's usually a dog. I'm surprised there's not. There's usually a dog over here. Explosive arrow. Okay, we'll just drop that. Take it. Pushing X on an item drops it. I hope I don't die, because I would love to get the Desert Eagle out. We're not going to have any type of ammo for it. It takes the mag. I wasn't expecting to find that. That's why I sold those mag ammos. Damn. But this thing will eat something alive, especially if you get like a scope muzzle tactic magazine on it. It will eat something alive. It's just, you really can't feed it ammo early. Shit. Um, damn it. Eat the carrot. I need to take that with me. And we need the honey, so we're just going to do that. Just going to go extract over here, because damn, I was not expecting all this stuff. That was something special right there. Let me throw things into storage. That needs to go into storage as well. All right. Let me see. So I'm just going to have these on me. I can get them into our thing. We have 318 cash. I'll take this because that's our quest. And take that for a quest. We can just leave it off in here. It doesn't matter that much. Refill our ammo. Does that thing have a grip on it? I don't think so, since it's a pistol. Yeah, it has tactic, but I don't think that counts as tactic. I think it counts as, like, grip. Yeah, it counts as grip, so that's not going to work. Totems. We're fine. Oh, we have, like, 2, almost 3 stacks. So I think I'm not going to get any more bandages for now. I'll probably get like 1 or 2 more stacks of aspirin. I'm going to leave all this here. Yeah, okay. So we fixed the signal tower. Letter from an old friend. Generic pistol. Unlocking the PM again. So now he wants me to build a weapon shop, build the armor shop, upgrade the workbench, and submit a pile of electronic components. So we need to get some electronic components. Let me go down here. Blueprint research. Bar. Explosive arrow. potato graphics. Okay. And then we can upgrade. And then we can fix station. Definitely want that. Oh, I am glad I got the hammer. And now I want the disassemble station. So we're going to need a wrench. We could have had that and a scissors. And this takes the propane tank that we saw and the crowbar, which we can just make a crowbar if we want to. The repair allows us to like repair our stuff. We can repair all here, but when you repair, you lose durability. So you can't just keep something forever. So we can now make a shovel if we wanted to. We don't have a rope though, so that's going to take a minute. We can make the expansion crate mediums for 3. Interesting. There's the eco lamp. I need 2 more light bulbs. We need this to craft one of the benches. We can make glicks now. We can make our own ammo, which costs rusty bullets and metal parts, which I'll probably do. Probably is the first thing I'm going to do here. Do that. So now we can get rid of those and just use standard bullets. Let me go in here. So now we have a stack of standard bullets. Make sure you switch your bullets. And we did complete that quest to upgrade the workbench. So now he gives us 3 weapon parts. And then he wants us to submit a glick. Which, okay, if we find another one, we'll submit it. But I'm not giving him mine right now. We need, yeah. We could do this stuff, but it does cost some money. And I'm kind of broke right now. So no, thank you. Let's go see what we need for crafting so we can mark it. So need to mark this for the armor shop. So we need to mark that. Mark this. We can find an eco lamp out in the world. And then there's the MD40. We can get a recipe to craft that. And we can also find circuit boards out in the world. And there is also a recipe to make circuit boards. It is a little bit further on. And things like that. But we're going to call it here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Like I said, this is going to be... this first episode will be released on Wednesday. Let me check real quick. Date the 22nd at 7 a.m. in the morning, but we're probably not going to have anything else of this on the rest of the week. But starting next Monday, we will continue this series, and this is going to be our series at 7 a.m. Like I said, it doesn't seem like people want to watch the Pokemon Legends ZA. So I'm trying to give y'all something to watch. But I am going to continue Legends ZA even if nobody watches it because I'm having fun playing it. So I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.